We've been talking about image processing in the new Howler API, and we talked about the convolution kernel class, and we also talked about the color matrix class. Now it's time to talk about the transformation capabilities, and this is through the VB 4-point transform class. We decided we wanted a simple way of doing transformations that was also flexible, and we could have done a color matrix, but or a transformation matrix rather, but we decided instead on a 4-point perspective transform, which would also give the capability not only of scaling and rotating, but also of doing some perspective stuff as well, all through a single function call. So let's just dive right in. We created a project with a single module, a main function, and we created a reference to the dog waffle exe from references. And we created a dog waffle object as a new dog waffle class, and also a tr object as new VB 4-point transform class. We saved an undo, and we do a refresh at the end to make sure we can see the actual changes. And let's dive right in. So let's take a look at the methods of this, or the members of this class. Most importantly, we have the point 1 through 4. These are the control points that we can set. And we have some other functions. And then finally, we have the transform function. So let's go ahead and do this. Let's set some random points to be control points. Now this is going clockwise from the top left. So we'll do 40 comma 50. Let's say the next one is the top right. So we'll do 400 comma 55. Bottom right will be and the bottom left will be finally we can do so let's go ahead and apply that. We have to do tr.transform, apply that, and there we go. We can see it, but let's make one additional change. I'll restore that image, and let's do a let's see right here. Let's do tr.color, fill color, and set that to 0 so we can see this a little better. That will give us a fill color. And there we go. So as you can see, we have a perspective warped image controlled by 4 control points. That's great, but what if we wanted to just to do more of a regular transform, such as translation, scaling, and rotation? Well, we can do that as well. Let's start by making these a little more uniform. Alright, I hope you're seeing what I'm doing here. And let's run that. And okay, we've done not only a translation, but also a scaling and a stretching of the image. Very much the same way we did the thing before. Let's also do a rotation. And for rotation, we need to do tr.set let's see, tr.center, and let's give it a center point. Since I'm doing 40 to 400, that's what, 360 I think. Divided by 2 would be 180 comma 180 I guess. So let's try that. And tr.rotate points, give it an angle. This happens to be in degrees. And we start with the original image again and run it. And as we expected, we got that same image, but also rotated. So that's very convenient. Let's do one more thing to that. Let's do tr.scale points 0.5, run it, And just as expected, that's the same image rotated and also scaled. So 1.5, just to show that it is indeed working. All right, so that is the new VB 4-point transform class in Howler. Thanks for watching, and we will talk to you again soon.